morning, everybody, or afternoon, since it's about past 12 o'clock here. Jennifer, Trent, how you all doing today? Give everyone a few moments here and we'll start getting stuff squared away. Mary, glad you could come in this afternoon or this morning, whichever you got. Jay Beats, or Jay's Best, thank you for coming in. Mary, hello again. Give everyone a few more moments here. I do not have any NBA Funkos. I do apologize. Matter of fact, I think out of my collection, I only have a bunch of Jordans and I think an Akeem Olajuwon. That's it. So, nope, nothing for sale today. Sorry. If you want to check down the shop tab, there's some other things down there if you're interested. Pooh Bears, welcome in. Jay, thank you for the follow. Give me 1 second, everybody. We're going to start a giveaway here, but don't have it loaded up yet. These are commons. All right, for my folks in here, hop into the giveaway. We do have your choice of one of the 3 sodas that are sitting there on your screen right now. We have Duck Dodgers, we have Space Cadet, and we also have a Black Widow. So hop in there on the giveaway really quick there. Monster Pete, thank you for coming in. Shellbox, thank you for coming in. Well, let's just go for about another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll run it, and then we will start in on anything that is a pre-order or pre-bid. I believe there's one thing that has a pre-bid. And then afterwards there, we will see what we got. Hope everyone's having a wonderful afternoon or morning, depending on when you're watching. J-Bad, welcome in. Lulop, welcome in. Hop into the giveaway. Choice of one of those three sodas. Duck Dodgers, Space Cadet, or Black Widow. Oh, well, thank you for getting back in here, Jennifer. Hope it was something you was waiting for. Ulop, thank you for the follow. For my folks in here down in the shop tab, there's some stuff down there. If there's anything down there you want me to run after I run the only pre-bid we have, we will go from there. Chubbs, welcome in. Imbolt, welcome in. Hopping in the giveaway there. If you're watching on YouTube, there should be a barcode up at the top there. If you scan that barcode with your phone, it should kick you to Whatnot, and you can join in on our festivities here. Chubbs, thank you for the join. Thank you, Imbolt. I appreciate that. We're going to let this go for about 43 more seconds. There's about 7 of you in the giveaway, and we'll see who is our lucky person for this. Okay, whenever you first start on, if you're going to do this with your phone, when you first start this out, there is an option at the bottom. It says you can your settings. You can stream this through YouTube. You can stream it through Facebook, and there's one more option which I can't remember what it is, Trent. So whenever you go and play around with this here, whenever that time comes, one time I completely forgot. Eddie Rocks, thank you for the join. Um, it'll walk you through that. But yeah, there's an option at the bottom of your phone screen when you're first starting up your show to broadcast in more than one spot. No, you're very welcome on that. All right, I'm gonna start the giveaway here, guys. There's 9 people in here. Let's see who is our lucky winner. Cobby 11. Congratulations on the win. Which one of these do you want to head your way? Which of those 3 sodas would you want? You want Duck Dodgers? You got him. We'll show them off to you really quick here. This one's one of the older ones. And out of 6,700. So that will be on the way to you, Cobby. All right. All right. So we're going to run the only one with the pre-bid, and that should be the Rey Mysterio I have has a pre-bid on it. I started it for $6. Yes, Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. All right. We're going to run these for about 30 seconds apiece. Josh, thank you for coming in. Damage Block, thank you for coming in. So this one had a pre-bid on it. No regrets. Check down the No Powerpuff Girls. Although I do have an Adventure Time one, which I guess is in the same realm, but that's the only one I got. So Gage, Franson, I don't even know they're even in there, but they put a pre-bid on the Rey Mysterio for $6, and they won it. All right, congratulations, Gage. This will be coming out to you if you're watching this via YouTube or just got notification that you won. All right, anything down in the shop tab anyone wants to see? If not, I was just going to start running them. All right, we're going to start running them. Wolfman, I sure can. Let me find him first. If I can find Wolfman, I'm looking for him. I cannot find where I put him at. Josh, I do apologize. Unless he's right in front of my face here, which I don't see. Let me look over there really quick here. While I'm looking for this, I'm gonna run Herman Munster there. Herman Munster's up for bids there. All right, there's Herman Munster. I do apologize. I'm trying to find that Wolfman for you, Josh. I don't know where I have him stuck at. All right, Mary, you have Herman Munster. I'll pull this out of a mystery box, and there's a few of them that were on. I think there's an actual extra Herman one, but that's a great one to pick up. Thank you very much. Josh, I might have to get back to you on that Wolfman. I don't know where he's at. Thank you very much, Mary. I appreciate that. If I can, I will let you know, and I'll just put it up for a bot now too. But I'm pretty sure I have him, but I just don't see where I have him at now. Um, we're just going to run some. If anything down there in the tab, guys, you want to look at, let me know. Besides the Wolfman, which apparently I cannot find. Um, 1 second here. All right, Zartan here for 6. If anyone's interested in Zartan, I'm just going to go down the list here. Or I'm just going to start throwing them up. If anyone's interested, let me know. Check down the shop tab to see if there's anything down there that anyone would be interested in. Thank you for the share, Josh. Thank you, Jennifer, as well. Gus, thank you so much for letting the people know on the red team. There's probably some people that are on the red team that know who I am. They were possibly on the yellow team in the past. What about this one? This one was one that was way over $100 there for a while, and it has finally come back down a little bit. I had 2 of them. This one has the glowing tesseract. For 35, PPG on this was about 40. If anyone's interested. No, when this one was bought, I got 2 of them, and it went over $100, and it slowly has trickled down. So, all right. What about a Demon Slayer one here? What about Nezuko? Anyone that's in here, check down the shop tab. This one PPG is for about 23. I'm asking 16. If anyone's wanting, I can also adjust if need be and rerun it. If anyone's wanting it. Hannah, thank you for coming in. Check down the shop tab to see if there's anything down there you'd be interested in. Dizzle, check down the shop tab to see if there's anything down there that you would be interested in. All right. No one's wanting Nezuko. What about the crossover between Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers? This is the Shredder from FunCon 2022. This is the limited edition sticker. Anyone's interested in Shredder? PPG on this was 34. I'm asking 28 if anyone's interested. DJ Webley, welcome in. All right. This is one I have not ran before. This is the Padme Amidala from Star Wars. This is from the Galaxy Power of the Galaxies line. $23 on this one. I'm asking for 18. If anyone's interested, there it is. Again, thanks for everyone for coming out this afternoon. Nurse 7446, thank you for coming in. Lucaro, thank you for coming in. All right. Let's do one here from Adventure Time. This is Lumpy Space Princess. I'm starting at 10. If anyone's interested, let me know. Again, I thank everyone for coming in here this afternoon or this morning, depending on where you're at. I'm starting this a little bit earlier in the day. Lillian, thank you for coming in. Okay. All right, let's do some of the OG Matrix pops here. Agent Smith. This one has a PPG of 55. I'm asking 48 for it, and it is in great condition considering there's a little bit of creasing on the window right there, but next to that it's in immaculate condition. I'm asking 48 for it if anyone's interested. So what's been weird about the weekend, Josh? All pops will be shipped out in protectors, and they'll be shipped out probably late tomorrow evening after I get home from work. Well, the last time I was doing one of these, nothing sold either. I was getting a little frustrated with it. What about Neo? It is hit or miss. I'm just happy a couple things go here or there. Neo, PPG right now is 41. Now, sometimes too, if they're, I don't know, but I do have a variety of stuff in here. That's the thing. But it is whatever you scroll into and someone sees they like. All right, so no one's wanting Neo. What about the TIE Fighter pilot? This is a blue box Star Wars one. This is from New York Comic Con. Now, I pulled this out of a Luau mystery box, I believe. PPG on this is 55. I'm asking 48. Aloha, Roan. Thank you for coming in. Well, Gus, sometimes I'll make it out there, but since you're on the West Coast, 6 o'clock p.m. is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and sometimes I am out by then. All right. What about one here that came out crazy and all of a sudden it did not do very well? This was the retro Tony the Tagger. That is true. Of course, too, you just had a big con last week. I was lucky enough, for anyone that's wanting a con version of the anti Cosmo and anti Wanda, um, um, Toy Temple has them for $30, and they do come in a protector too. So if you're thinking about doing that, that was the only one I saw and thought I might want to grab. Um, yeah, you got it for retail, and it's a pop, and it was in a two protector pop too. That's the crazy part, um, which was beyond great. All right, let me do something right here, really quick here. All right, well, about Retro Tony the Tiger, I will start Tony at $5. That's less than half of what it goes for. Tony the Tiger, $5. I have 3 of these, I believe. Whenever it came out, I got one and wanted to get another one. Mary, thank you for that. That's a great one to have. I have 3 of these. Now I'm only going to only have 2 of them. Well, that's great. Then you got a con sticker one. Mary, thank you. And Gus, thank you so much for the $5 tip. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that very much. Yes, thank you for the tip. And Mary, thank you for the purchase of Tony the Tagger. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Here's one that might be an interesting one for someone if need be. What about Woody Woodpecker? What about Woody Woodpecker? This one does have a chase. Peppa Pops, thank you for coming in. Let's do this really quick here. This one, PPG's for 21. I'm willing to ask 15 for Woody Woodpecker if anyone's interested in Woody. It's in great condition. Now, you said Gus, yours is tomorrow night, or is it tonight? It is tonight. Okay. All right. What about another Ed Icon? This one does have a little bit of box damage at the top there, but Captain Crunch. Sending him out for $5 if anyone's interested in the cap. Democratic congressman from Texas is bringing articles of impeachment against President Donald Trump. It's Al Green. He says that Trump can't be trusted. So anyone's wanting the cap. Impeached twice before, that is. President. More than 1,200 protests came out yesterday, just like the one that Al Green, which For anyone that's watching on YouTube, there should be a QR code at the top if this is being watched live. AG Golf, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. All right. What about the zombie Red Skull? Anyone interested in the zombie line? I do have a Venomized one here in a second here. This is from the Marvel Collector Core box. Asking 18. If anyone's interested in okay. That's all right. Because right now, too, we are trying to squeeze every little bit out we can because we're trying to, like I said, too, we're trying to finish up the purchase of the house we're living in right now. So we're trying to get those last few dollars for any closing costs and so forth. If Cross Save Collectibles was in here, here's one for you. Of course, it came from him, and of course, he has an extra one of these himself right now. Shaggy, G Mooey, or this is the blacklight version of Spider-Man. We'll start him at 19. If anyone's interested. Anyone coming in, if you want to look down at the shop tab to see if there's anything down there you're interested in, I can run it. Dr. Magpie, Pop Shield, thank you for coming in. I got a couple of Disney Pops. This is the only one from this line I have. This is Antonio Banderas from Encanto. I'm asking for 7. Matter of fact, me just added, and I'm going to ask 5 for it. It starts at 11, PPGs for 11. If anyone's interested, 1 second. Edit. Antonio, we're starting him at 5 if anyone's interested. From the movie Encanto. Yeah, I dropped him down to 5. I was going to ask 7 for him initially. Uh-oh, I just said your name, Brian, and lo and behold, there you be. I just ran the Blacklight Spider-Man. I said, well, this one, if cross-save, and lo and behold, here you are. All right, so there was that. Yeah, happy you came in. And speaking of Disney, I'm going to run this other Disney one I have. This one I pulled a long time ago. This is from 2014. This is Mowgli from the Jungle Book. But yeah, sometimes too it's temperamental in terms of what time of day and what you have. First time I think I'm running this one. On the most part, for a 10, 11-year-old pop, it's in great condition for $20. Rut 24, thank you for coming in. Okay. That's one of those old Disney ones. What about this Back to the Future one? Oh, speaking of Back to the Future, last night I have the original Marty McFly that was released for the Canadian Con back in 2017. I bought it off of, 1 second here, see where he's at. I don't know where I laid him at, but I had him and I bought him at a DY FYI or FYE long time ago, and the box was roached. So I just ran a thing yesterday to see if by some reason Family Opera. Yes, I do. I can run him. Um, so give me 1 second here. But what happened? The box was awful. So I ran a search yesterday for a replacement box, and I found one. It's in 20 times better condition than the other one here. All right, so here's Phantom. Um, this is one of the Universal Monster sets I would be willing to let go. I'm looking at it right now. There is a little bit of wear on the top of the box, and there's a little crease right there. But next to that, for a pop that was over 10 years old, just like the Mobley, it's in pretty good condition. It'll be shipped out in a protector. Um, it's a $60 pop. I'm asking 48 for it. Right there it is. Bombero, thank you for bidding on that thing. That is one. It's a nicer one of the Universal monsters. Um, I have the mutant, and I think I have Frankenstein from that line, and I have the newer Wolfman somewhere. I know I have one copy and possibly another one somewhere else. All right, Bombero, thank you very much. This will go out on Monday evening in a protector and it'll be heading your way. Thank you very much. That was a good pickup. No, the mutant I'm not going to let go. That one has a little bit of meaning for me. Um, but I do have it hiding somewhere up behind me. But yeah, the mutant's not for sale, but that was the only one of those I had. I did have a Wolfman in the tab, but I don't know where he's at right now. So I was asked earlier on about that. You're quite welcome. I appreciate you. Um, what about Werehog here? And if you're the first time buyers, I will also stick in a channel sticker. I do have a YouTube channel, Stuffboys Alchemy. If you want to go out there and give me a subscribe, if you have not done so before, you can. Werehog. This was a $33 pop. I'm asking 29. It's in perfect condition, I believe. Most of these Sonic the Hedgehog ones are, and this one does have a black Hot Topic sticker. Okay. Did I run Doc Brown and Einstein? I think I was going to whenever I saw that one thing there. So let's run Doc. Run Doc Brown and Einstein. This is a $39 pop. Asking 33 for it. This one does have the special edition sticker. This was a exclusive to Walmart back in the day. Animal, thank you for coming in. For the people coming in down there in the corner of the shop tab, check to see if there's anything there that you would want to run. I will graciously do so. Disturbing and sad circumstances, aside from the fact that anyone who speaks out now apparently losing their job or having some type of problem or hate or somehow you're told that you're an un-American or whatever else that goes along with that. Listen to my talk radio. I am getting old. Baseball should be on in about another hour or so. Where are you at? There you are. All right. We have a chase here. This of the only Rick and Morty pop I have. This is Sentient Arm Morty. And if anyone would be interested in that, I'm asking for it for 18. If anyone is interested. They were trying to have the proceedings to get the guy back here and save him from that nightmare scenario. His wife is here. He's doing all the right things. And he was given the status to stay. And they missed it. Overlooked it or were indifferent. So there we go. There's the Sentient Arm Morty chase, if anyone's interested. He's been suspended indefinitely because apparently he admitted that there was an accident. T-Pain, thank you for coming in. This immigration deportation situation. And if nothing else, the guy was standing up doing his job and doing the right thing. The right thing to do, the honorable thing to do, is to stand up and own that you've made a mistake. You get out. All right. Here's a unique one. This one's an oversized one. This is the gelatinous cube from 2023 WonderCon. This is a bigger box compared to a normal size Funko box. So this one would not come in a protector if it is purchased. But I have two of these. And they're getting to be a little bit expensive here. So I know there is a glow version. What new sodas I would love to see? Trent, I would love them to finish some of the lines they've started. So they need to finish up Kiss, Ghostbusters, the banana splits. They need to get all those knocked out of the way. But right to present time, as long as they are limited in terms of a numerical value, I would graciously go for about anything out there right now. Considering the last two sealed ones I opened up on yesterday's video, and now I have no more sealed ones to open. But yeah, gelatinous cube, there is a glow version of this that was con exclusive only. All right, so that one will be saved for a later day. But yeah, all right, let's do a giveaway, guys. I got two more sodas to give away, and I need to put these in. The good thing about sodas, they're always good for giveaways. That's not what I want. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I will get there. Funko soda. All right, so hop on that one there. Those are the two that I got up. I have Space Cadet and Black Widow. Both of them are commons if anyone would want to jump in there. You know what? Some of the sports mascots would work great in terms of soda form. I kind of agree with you. Most of the mascots would. Jennifer, you have no Chase sodas. Oh, that's a shame. We got to help you out here eventually. All right, so hop in the giveaway. No one wants to hop into the giveaway. Two sodas there and ran for about a minute there. There's someone jumping in, so someone's going to win something. So yeah, Black Widow and Space Cadet. The Black Widow's from 2021. The Space Cadet from 2022. So, nope, I do not have any Supernatural. That Space Cadet's a good one, though. Michael, welcome in. Hop into the giveaway there. We have two common sodas. Rio, thank you for the follow. Thank you for sharing it in the blue team. I think someone shared it in the yellow team and red team and now the blue team. Thank you very much. There might be a few people in there that I know as well. And I appreciate that. Really do, Funko Pop UK. This is completely unacceptable. High inflation rates are actually preventing people from retiring simply because they just don't know what their money will be worth in the coming months and years. This is exactly why. All right, we'll let this go for we got 225 left. There's 7 people in the giveaway. That's great. We'll see if anyone gets it here. And we'll run a few more things. And if there's anything down there in the tab that you all see, please let me know and I can run it. So yeah, anything down there in the tab you want me to run, please put it out there in the chat, and I'll see what I can do to put it out there for you. PJ, thank you for coming in. Hopping in the giveaway there. 2 common sodas. I appreciate everyone coming out this afternoon. The last time I ran one of these, I didn't realize there was something there with a pre-bid on it already. I was like, whoa. Because on my end, I don't see the pre-bidding thing like on some other people's auctions. Yep, feel free. And even if you think I can have a little bit of wiggle room on some of these too, so anything there that you really, really like, tell me and I might readjust the price. Only thing I can do is say no. Everything is set below PPG anyway to begin with. So 30 more seconds, guys, here really quick, and we'll run this giveaway and we'll see who is the lucky person with one of the 2 ones right there. Sherry, thank you for the follow. All pops will be shipped out in protectors. I have all these. These are from my personal collection or previously pulled from a mystery box. Dr. Magpie, there was someone else that followed me right before them. Thank you very much as well. Got some followers. And who's going to be the winner? Marnia 515 won the giveaway. Are you in here? And if you are, which one of those do you want? Do you want Black Widow or you want the Space Cadet? You got it. Space Cadet is yours. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's do a couple other ones really quick here. And we will wrap some things up here. I got a couple Star Wars here. We got this one. This was a Funko Shop exclusive. This was a Mandalorian um, Super Commando. This one did spike up quite expensive there. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I do have sealed sodas, but I can tell you right now, I'm keeping them because I'm pretty sure there's no chases at all because I bought cases and I already pulled chases and I kept them. So, but there's no chance of chase on the sealed sodas I have. So no sealed sodas, no. And the only thing I'm doing with sodas right now are giveaways. All right. So what about Mandalorian Super Commando? No, the problem with sealed sodas is they don't stay sealed that often, or at least not around here. Oh, let's not talk about Anthony. He just showed up. How you doing, Anthony? But yeah, this one was from the Funko Shop. One of the very Sunday Fun Day. Absolutely. This was also from the Powers of the Galaxy one, also too. This is Sabine Wren. Well, about Sabine, anyone wanting her? What I might do here too, of course, May is next month, and May the 4th is the weekend before AP testing, and I might just sit all these extra Star Wars ones I have off to the side for us a mini May the 4th one that might run whatever the length it would be. But I think that's what I'm going to do with my Star Wars ones. All right, so nothing for Sabine. Try to play some chase roulette with Spider Demon Mother. She's totally ate. Thank you for the follow. So I tried to play a little bit of chase roulette with this one and never had any luck pulling the chase on it. I'm asking the common for $10, which is $5 under what you got there. But Trent, you did get one. I saw that on one of the previous videos. I might have to go that route too. I've been looking at Macari, but I'm hoping it does equalize a little bit. I know right now it's about $50. So I don't know. But yeah, I tried a couple in store, and then I think I ordered 3 of these with hot cash. All of them came back commons. All right. Here's another unique chase for any anime fans I have out there. This one is Hanako from Toilet Bound Hanako Kun, which I don't know nothing about this. But when I saw it, I went, that is freaking awesome. Only one from that line I have, and he can go to a new home if need be. So let's see if anyone's wanting that. It goes for 36. Okay, well, hope you got it at a good price, Trent. Because I don't mind a little bit of damage since it's going to my own personal collection if I can get it at a good price. So Hanako here goes for about 36 for the chase at PPG. I'm gonna ask him 32. It's in great condition. Well, that's did you get what platform did you get it off of? That's even better. Yeah, that's where I found my toilet bound after Taco Bell. Sometimes that's the case. That's where I found that box for that Marty McFly I have, which I pulled this morning, but I don't know where I set him at. I pulled him out somewhere, and I don't know where he's at. It was so heartbreaking whenever I found him. Let me see if I can find him. I know exactly where he was. I found this. The first take him out, and we'll show you how bad this was. This was at FYE, and they had some type of sale going on. Of course, the FYE around here is in Ashland, Kentucky, so it's about a half hour away. So this is what I got, but the top part of it, I don't know how bad you see, but it is roach all. It was awful. I got it for $5. What really bad is right here at the top of the box was really, really bad. But yeah, I did a search last night, and lo and behold, someone had an empty box with the exact same Canadian Convention exclusive sticker, and I got it. So hopefully, I'll get him switched out into a nicer box. But yeah, that was all crunched up. And the odd part about it too is the back of it, except for down there, was in great condition. But the top of the box and the front part right above the window was awful. But yeah, I was beyond happy when I found that, and I went, "Oh, I got to get that." I might have paid a little extra dollar or two for the box, but I know a no good but an owl box pop is going to be worth close to what PPG would be. All right. Anything down there in the shop tab, guys, you all be interested in really quick? We've done this for about an hour. I like to do these about an hour at a time. I still have some down here I've not ran yet, but if there's anything, Copperhead Shed, thank you for coming in. Check the shop tab to see if there's anything down there at all if you're interested in. I'm about ready to wrap this up here in a few moments. What about a Venomized Doctor Strange really quick here? I'm asking just for $5 on him. If anyone's interested. $5, Venomized Doctor Strange. Giant sports fans, Bronco fans, welcome in. You Kings, welcome in. Anything down there in the shop tab that you will be interested in, let me know and I'll run. All right. One last thing. Let's see if anyone's wanting Logan. And we'll call it a day after this one. This one, PPG, is 24. I'm asking 17 for it. If anyone's interested. One seed South Carolina takes on 2 seed UConn for all the marbles. The Huskies are looking to win their 12th national title and already hold the record for the most NCAA championships in women's Division I. All right. Last call for anyone interested in anything that is down in the shop tab. And I can run that really quick if I have not ran it before today. Do have a couple original Matrix pops. A couple ad icons if need be. Make sure I have no pre-bids or anything. All right. Well, you know what, guys? I appreciate you all coming out this afternoon or this morning, depending on where you're at in the country or where you at in the world. I appreciate every one of you all coming out. I've got a few pops sold, thin out the collection a little bit. They're going to a new home, and again, I appreciate every one of you all, and we'll do this again in the next week or two. And we will see you again, and I will hopefully pop into some of your all's next whatnot auctions myself. At least give you a little bit of support, and you never know if there's something that strikes me. I go, oh, I gotta grab this. You never know. All right. Well, have a wonderful time or a wonderful day. Wonderful day, and we will see you all on the next time. All right. Until next time.